Survivor, Season 48, Episode 11. Survivor, Season 48, Episode 7. No, sorry. Survivor, Season 48, Episode 11. Not 7-11. It's 11. Episode 11. Here we are, guys. Hey, if you don't know how this works, hey, we're 11 episodes in. I can't show you the entire show here on the side because of copyright, but I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode so you can follow along with your copy at home there. Let's see who went home last time. It was Star, right? Star went home. No big surprise there. So, will anybody break up the Joe-Eva alliance? I've been asking for it for the last couple episodes. How long are you guys going to let this go on for? And then is Shaheen going to double-cross them, or is Kyle? Because Kyle's close with Camilla. It seemed like last episode, Mary and Camilla were not able to sway Mitch over to their cause. So if they can't do anything this time, then it's going to be on them. Redland Cole in the live chat says, hey, how's it going? So sorry that we're late, everybody. It's just been really busy here. We're editing a whole bunch of videos and stuff like that. So I'm hitting the play button now, and we are underway. So they're just doing previously on, and okay.
Better for y'all's game, and it's better for my game because...
Okay, so Mary is now playing the game. And I'm glad that Mary is playing the game now, because when David was there, she was kind of like hiding behind him.
Hey, I have something I want to pitch to you. She wants us to keep her around and...
Yeah, of course it makes sense. Yeah, you can't sit next to Joe or Eva, I would say. I mean, if you want to win the $1 million, you got to make some tough calls here. I don't see how staying loyal to them is just going to do anything for you. Chris Schulberg says, hey, James, hey, how's it going?
would be on the line. You know what I mean?
A lot, Triple.
So Mitch has to listen to a little bit of reason here, or you're just all going to get eliminated.
Dominating this game, and we gotta do something.
Yeah, exactly. So are you going to, though? Are you going to let them just walk away with this, or are you going to try to do something? You got to, if you can't get them directly, you got to take out their wingmen, right? Shaheen and Kyle. And you might be able to convince Kyle to flip. Because I don't think if Kyle does the math right, does Kyle think that he can win against Eva or Joe? All right, so we're at the opening credits here. Yeah, I've been a little bit late for The Conjuring Last Rites a few minutes ago. I know, Chris, but I got to do this live stream. My reactions for that will be up on the channel afterwards. I'll film them afterwards. And then I got to get my episode 8 and 9 reviews, quick reviews for Andor up. Do reviews, trailer reactions for Conjuring Last Rites and the Charlize Theron Netflix series, Old Guard 2, right? Get those 2 trailer reactions up. Get all of this stuff up, and then head out to see Clown in the Cornfield. Redland McCall says, do you think you'll watch Survivor Season 48? Well, we'll have to see. It'll be in September, and you never know how the work schedules are going to be like. It's been a blessing that I've been able to do it like this season. Okay, so we're in.
I don't have any
Is this Kyle and Joe?
Like this.
What up, dog?
Yeah, bro.
My thoughts on bringing all of us as a forward to the can prove it to yourself that you really can do anything.
I'm gonna be real with you.
So
guys,
Joe
like,
wants
There's really
the tougher competitors in the end, so that it's kind of like a tough call for everybody to say, well, hey, this is what I did, and we're all champions here, right? Okay, good. So at least Kyle's kind of working out that math, right? Hmm. Yeah, Eva has all the advantages right now. And I just been really shocked that they haven't tried to smoke that out.
Yours and Shaheen's position.
I'm just happy that
You and
Mary's
okay,
been able
well,
to
maybe
stick
I don't
around.
want to sit next.
Yeah. Anyone this season you don't want to win? Red Lemon Cola. So Mary's making her pitch to Kyle, but that's a little risky from Mary. Honestly, I don't have any problem with anybody here winning. Like, I mean, if Joe won, okay. It would be fun to see Mary win. You know that I've always been in her camp since the get-go here. But I don't think I think she's going to have to play daringly. And sometimes playing daringly puts you out in the open and makes you a target. So I don't know if she's going to be able to stick around. Okay, so Kyle's got his apprehensions here. He's playing a little bit cautiously. Yeah, and that's what I was just saying. Like, Mary's put herself in a situation where it is tough for her because she's got to play bold now, right? And she's getting a little bit better.
Amazing idea to Kyle, but he basically.
Careful there, Mary. You don't want to have it slip and hit your foot.
Oh, so this
She's getting out some aggression. Ha ha, Mary. That's what I liked about her. She's got a lot of passion.
and then people are gonna pick each other for the reward.
All for herself.
I have like no green coconuts left on.
Well, you can't be like that, Eva. There's no one person that has dominion all over the coconuts.
Joe and Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably.
Did the other lady go home yet, Jameson, this season yet?
No one's gonna want to keep around a person who doesn't know proper coconut etiquette.
Coconut etiquette. That would be me. I would be eating it all. Actually, I'd be in the water. I'd be fishing, guys, most of the time. And it would be up to me if I want to share that fish. Because I'm going to eat protein. Protein, protein, protein. And I don't care if I got to go 100, 200 meters out into deeper waters. So that was the first commercial break, I think, at 11 minutes and 50 seconds. But you might be able to make a case
No
that
one
you
knows
can't,
that we're working
that
together.
you should be able to win over Mary, right?
And then our plans are just
Yeah.
screwed, right?
Yeah.
Protein is always good, yeah.
If I burn them, I don't know if I get there, bro.
Yeah.
No, but you might get their vote because you've been working with them. They might be rooting for you, right? The audacity of Eva to complain about coconuts where she's been taking on the most every food reward. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying about Eva. Like, gotta have some consideration. People gotta eat. You can't tell people not to eat the coconut that they just broke open themselves. Hey, don't eat that. We need that. Hey, I picked it. I went and got it. I'm hungry. I'm not going to not eat it because you tell me to.
Out of anything.
Wow, I don't like the way Kyle is talking about here. At the end of the day, we played a good game. He's seeming a little defeated here, right? Yeah. Well, you got to think about what your path is to win the game. That's why you're here, Kyle. And can you win sitting next to Eva and Joe? Can you win against Joe and Eva? You can't. So
I can't. I don't want to hurt people.
it's getting to him. He's starting to lose it a little. Get a grip, man. Shake it off. It's good though that he shares that, even when you're just in those diary sessions. You have to work through those emotions, right? See, I'd be way out here, guys. I see my little cursor here. I'll show you where I'd be. Yeah, and I wouldn't be looking for those little striper things. Yeah, I'd be way back. Not those little things. Okay, see, yeah, now they're getting into the deeper water there. That's where I'd be. Yeah, you have to be worried about those. Silver tip, reef shark. Boats coming in. Is it a journey?
This game, and a boat pulling up potentially gives.
One person.
Cannot agree. Whoever draws the purple rock will get on the boat.
Okay, so if you can't agree, then you gotta draw rocks. I would say just draw rocks. Yeah, of course Mary wants to go.
I'd go. I'd go too. I'd go.
Yeah. Chris Schober says, do you ever like those butterscotch candies once in a while, James? The Werther's Original? I'm having one right now. Every now and then. Not every now and then. Maybe once every couple of years I'll have one.
Why? I got the.
So Eva's going. Out of all the people to get the purple rock, of course it's Eva. Red Lemon Cola says.
Because, yeah, I might lose my boat.
Eva's getting very confident, very... It's hard not to read the way that she's talking as being arrogant and pompous now. She's not being humble about it, right? Like, yeah. She's not being humble. And it's kind of a disappointing thing to see. We're at 8:14. So maybe because she's not humble, I guess maybe would be a little bit upset if she won it. Okay, so we got your vote is safe, knowledge is power. Was this like a mix and match?
Is a pivotal.
Stack tiles in a circle? Oh my God. So the higher levels that you get to, the more levels you make, the better reward you get. Okay. So you have to have good hip flexors for this. Because you're using your feet. Wow. I don't think Survivor will end because it's a very popular show, James, and it's a lot of people doing a lot of stunts and getting money for the show. But could you imagine watching me do this? Oh, okay, she gets to use her hands for this. Okay. But you know what? Eva might have trouble with this. Maybe. I don't know.
At tribal council, someone could ask me.
Okay, so she's got 2 levels now. So I'm guessing because we got this now, we're not going to get a reward challenge. Looks like, yeah, we're going to get, after this, we'll have a immunity challenge, 2 deliberation things here, and then a tribal. So she's got 4. That's the 4. You need 8 to get an advantage. You just need 4 to not lose your vote, right? I think I would. So she's not going to quit. Maybe she can go for that 8. Yeah. If the tiles fall down.
Do I stick with my vote?
At least she's thinking about it. I'll give her that much. Hmm. Wait, she knocked it over though, and the timer wasn't done. Doesn't that mean she technically lost her vote then? Like you saw that the timer on the table wasn't done. You just had to leave it standing. Why did you knock it over, Eva?
Here's the truth. They have
Wouldn't
no
it be
reason to
shocking
doubt
if
me. I've always
she
told
thought that
the truth.
she had kept her vote and then she gets to council and is like, you know, Eva, on your way out, you knocked over those tiles and they fell down, which means you lost your vote. Imagine that. How shocking would that be? But I guess if you make a declaration that you want to just keep your vote, then it's fine.
You guys would try to screw me over. If you would have went, you would have taken that.
Let's see what
Like,
Mary's.
Yep. Y'all might have needed it, but I don't.
There wasn't an auction this season because it seems only odd seasons. 49 will have an auction most likely. There's no auction? Ah, that's my favorite. I just like to see Jeff with his little gavel.
To Camilla last night,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea."
So
That's what I'm saying. That's if they're
you,
bluffing.
you also have to, and if you can't get them out now, you got to smoke it out. Shaheen has played a very interesting game. There's no doubt about that. He's had to adapt. Joe really hasn't had to adapt that much, right? He's got his core alliance and he's stuck to that. He hasn't really been put in a situation where he's had to outwit somebody, really. He's outplayed people, Joe has. And I like this kind of the part of the game where Mary is trying to outwit people. She is trying to play her game, right? Who's your favorite Survivor player of all time? I really liked Rupert until you heard some of the behind the scenes stuff where maybe he was a little bit too harsh on some of the rest of the cast members. It's hard not to like Boston Rob. Andrea. I like Andrea. Andrea B. Uh, Commercial break. So Shaheen's weighing that over. Who's the guy with the hair that was climbing up the trees all the time? I'm forgetting his name right now. It's a small, quick name. So we got the challenge. Challenge. First immunity challenge. Well, not first. First things first. Get the immunity challenge back. Who's on? So here's the keys. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the name. Ozzy. Was it Ozzy? Yeah. Ozzy was good. Chicken teriyaki. So you get in. Yeah. Ozzy was good. Ozzy was fearless. He would climb to the top of the trees, the coconut trees, and knock everything down for everybody. And he would go swimming too. He'd go far out to get fish. All right, here we go. Go. We're on. So wheelbarrow action first. Oh, and if it falls, so there will be a bit of a learning curve here, how fast you can go. This is where you got to use the old axiom, slow and steady wins the race.
I'm clear.
Camilla's good.
Camilla and Mitch. Oh, Kyle, struggling. No, Mary, come on, Mary. Oh, man, it's that weave there where the bends in this second part of the challenge. She stepped off. Just to the back of that part of the challenge, all right? Not all the way back. Not only do you have to move that thing and keep it steady, you got to keep your balance. Mitch and Shaheen are through. Joe's through.
Now you're gonna add a second base.
A second vase. Oh, Joe's dropped immediately. Over these bumps. Yeah. And it's going to be hard to figure out how much pressure you can put on it so that it doesn't fall over, because you got to go over these bumps.
Shaheen's over that first time.
Mary's not going to win
Everybody now
unless
facing Shaheen.
everybody messes up on the puzzle part. And Andrea was one of my favorite. But I think she's kind of like, she said she's retired, right? She doesn't want to come back and do it again. Yeah, Andrea Bolke, you know, she was on Survivor Redemption Island. Caramon. She's been on a lot. She was on Game Changers as well. Ooh, Joe drops. So Mitch is on the puzzle. Did you hear Camilla in the background? Oh! Betrayals. So yeah, try to see the words. How many words is it? Yeah, Redemption Island was my first season, regrettably, LOL. Well, then you saw Andrea, right? I just like her because she's a fierce competitor as well. She's got a lot of stamina.
You've got to have the right word.
And then it's going to be an arch. Oh, it has to be the same on both sides. And that's what Mitch has. So Mitch has it right on one side, but it's wrong on the other side. So maybe this is a lot tougher of a puzzle than it appears at first glance.
Joe getting closer. Mitch making a lot of progress.
Yeah, but the word on the other side of Mitch's, and sorry if I left the audio on a bit too long, guys. Too my bad. I left it on a bit too much there. If I have to mute it. Actually, we've been really good this season. We haven't been flagged, or we haven't had our hands slapped like we did for our time cop reaction. He's also spelled betrayal wrong. Forgettable. Unforgettable. Okay. I think Camilla's got it. Oh, Mitch on the last one. But he didn't have it right on the backside. Yeah, that is so tough.
Forgettable.
Fogrettable. He's got fogrettable. He's got to change the R and the G. Yeah, and they're highlighting it for us there at home. You see that? I'd love to see if Camilla can pull this out. No, come on, Camilla, come on! Oh!
She was one block.
And you can see Mary still in the back there, trying to struggle. This is where, if you're a little bit dyslexic, this will be the challenge. You know, it's the simplest words. Like, how many G's are in the middle of unforgettable? Is it 2? Is it 1? Are there 2 T's there? I always struggle with that part.
pieces. Mitch, we're
And Mitch is not spelling it right either. I think Camilla was the only one that had spelled it right on both sides, but she dropped it on the last part.
Camilla with another piece.
Come on.
Drops a block.
You're going to have to reach down. You're just going to have to reach down and hope you can hold it. Come on, Camilla. Do it. Do it, Camilla.
Joe down to his last block.
Come on, Camilla. Do it. Come on, girl.
Joe. I'm wrong. Your puzzle.
What did Joe have? Joe got it wrong? Or okay, so it's the puzzle. Okay, so she's got a white eye instead of the black eye. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah. But Jeff was ready to call it for Joe there. Because at first glance it does look like at least the word part was solved properly. Now that's nice to see Camilla getting this.
Everyone out here.
Okay.
Who's wrong now, folks?
This is a big win for her. I'm so happy she got this. This is one of her lifelong memories of some people climb Mount Everest, some people win immunity on Survivor, and that's it for her.
Camp, a lot of food.
And reward.
Choose
Who do you
somebody.
want?
Like maybe the least out of everyone here.
Mitch. Good choice.
Eva, come on over.
Eva gets picked. This is an interesting choice. Is this a strategic choice?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah. Hmm. Mary's feeling it. Do you think maybe she took Eva so that people could see, oh, Eva gets picked for everything. Eva wins. All right, so that's 40 minutes and 15 seconds, guys. Who are some of my other favorite survivors? I'm trying to think of some of the girls. Parvati? Hmm. So they're just on the reward here, guys. It's curious that she picked Eva. I want to hear her reasoning for it. I can understand Midge.
This is where I'm like, damn.
Okay, so you guys like sushi?
Really good.
I guess I gotta say that I'm really not a big fan of sushi. I don't mind sashimi a little bit, but it's the vinegar that they use on the rice. I'm not a big fan of.
Maybe I would have taken her because I'm like, it's your last day, you know?
Okay, so she wants Eva to think that we're going to get married. I'll take the beef skewer.
Me. As if she could get Joe to flip on me.
So Eva's giving a little bit too much information here, though, saying, I'm going to play my idol on the last one, which means that she's not going to use it on this one. Cheers, Mitch, everybody, Camilla, Eva. That was a nice little setup they got there, eh? A little quaint. I like Ty also. Ty was awesome. From he was on Game Changers as well. Shahid wins immunity. So Shaheen's saying that it's not a lock, that it's Mary. So play your shot in the dark then. Or go searching for something. We haven't seen a lot of idol searching in this season, right? Because they think that they've...
What do you think it could be? Do you think it would be anything else?
Yeah, so they're weighing the... So her tactic is working. She doesn't believe that she'll find anything out there, but... So Mary would be the last of the Green tribe.
More heavily on me. It's time to really think about how I can.
See, if Kyle goes with Camilla, I think he can win with Camilla and whoever the third person would be. He can make a case. But I don't think he could make a case to win against Joe and Eva. And I hope he sees that. And I think if he plays this right, yeah, you're putting them on the jury, but they might root for you at the end.
I'm telling you this, I'm going out on a limb. Like 3 years.
Okay.
Years, but
Nice.
Hmm. Okay, so he's choosing Camilla.
Definitely the biggest threat.
yeah. If we made a move today.
That means that if you get Joe, then Eva will definitely play her idol next time. So you won't be able to get her next time. That means you'd have to go for Shaheen or Mary after. So for me, I know it's a bit of a risk, but I would say you got to take out Eva now. And then you got to hope that Joe doesn't run the table with the immunity challenges. Because then even if you got Joe now, that means you are going to have to get Shaheen next. It goes Joe, Shaheen, Eva. And you hope that Eva plays her idol next.
Joe,
But Mary might blow up this plan. I think Kyle and Camilla need to bring Mary in.
All of us go on Mary.
I'm 1,000% going home.
Well, Joe, why don't you just appeal to Eva and say, play your idol on me?
But what would you do if it were you? You and me right now.
Yeah, Joe's freaking out a little bit here, right? We're at 50 minutes here, so they're.
It's hilarious to me because everyone's so sure.
Yeah, Shaheen's been there before, and Shaheen didn't take it so well. So now it's his turn to say, "Oh, your name's going to get written down now."
Come on, man.
If Joe writes down Mitch,
Yeah. So Shaheen's talking to Eva about this. Is Eva going to play the idol on him? If Mary goes home and they smoke out the idol at the same time, I think I'll be okay with that. But it'll be full on war next time because they'll know that they're shooting for the Joe Eva alliance.
What that type of paranoia tells me is that he's willing to flip.
Shaheen's getting a little conflicted there. Yeah, and as I said earlier, guys, Shaheen also would have a strong case to win the game if he can make it. It's very interesting. All right, guys, my quick review for Andor Season 2, Episode 8 is live. It just went live. I still have to edit Episode 9, and that'll get out. But as soon as I'm done this, I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to react to those trailers. We'll get it all done today, hopefully. And then tomorrow, we'll do a live stream, movie news live stream, where I'll do my formal review for Clown in the Cornfield. Oh, let's see how Star looks all cleaned up after having a shower. Oh, they didn't show her. Okay, there she is.
All right, so one of the things
Well, it's worth it because you might have $1 million at the end of the day.
Jeff, honestly, you know, it's just being present.
Hmm. Hmm.
why
Yeah,
Mary, you had a pretty powerful
that
moment.
was pretty revealing from Mary.
A lot.
Wow.
What was connecting?
It's the same.
The fact that everybody works hard like that. I've done my share of 12-hour shifts for 7 years, guys. Oof. Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah, that was a good speech, Shaheen. Hmm. So it's basically the two names that are up are Joe and Mary. We're expecting at least 2 votes on Mary from Joe and Eva. And I think Camilla, Kyle, and Mitch will be on Joe. It'll be what Shaheen and Kyle write down, I think. When is the time? The right time? Yeah. I'm thinking maybe they might have enough for Kyle, but I'm guessing it's going to be Mary. Oh, sorry. I think they might have enough sway here for Joe. If they don't get Joe, that's it. It's going to be Mitch next. It'll be Camilla, and then it'll be probably Kyle. Because there'll be Cheyenne, Joe, and Eva in the final 3. Let's vote, Jeff. All right. With that,
All right, it is time to vote.
we know we know at least 2 are going to be on Mary. I think the votes will go Mary, Joe, Mary, and then we'll see what happens. The way that Jeff's going to read them out, I mean.
Tally the votes.
What happens if Mary played her shot in the dark and then got that? She never talked about it, so I don't think she would play it.
hands. He's
And
worn
I
idle.
don't want to play it.
Now
Now's the
we-
time to do so. Okay, here we go. Mary.
First vote.
Mary. Second vote. Joe. Okay, so I called it. And now it's going to be Mary again. My palms are a little sweaty. Mary, just as I predicted. I think it's going to be Joe again. No, that's it. She's going home. They didn't side. They didn't make their play. And David's shaking his head. So you guys are cowards. You're all cowards. You're all morons. Yeah. Camilla, Kyle, you just signed your... You just signed it. Yeah, David's not happy. I'm not happy. Or why is David standing up because he's saying for the strong? Let the strong win? Yeah. I think the main factor, it wasn't the right time yet. They realized we're running out of time. It's now final six. Joe lost technically, but he's keeping winning challenges. I want Mary on season 50. Yeah, and I hate Eva now. I totally hate Eva. She's not a good person. The way that she's just been putting it in everybody's faces. I'm the winner. I got all the rewards. Now I've got animosity. Now I don't want Eva or Joe to win. And the other people are not smart enough. Camilla, Mitch, Kyle, they're not smart enough. You had your chance there. You're not smart. Get on my face. You just completely lost your games. You just handed it to Joe and Eva there. Again, you're not thinking ahead. This is what gets me frustrated about watching this show. You're not doing the math here, guys. How many times do I have to spell this out for you? And is it entertaining to watch? People, this is why I like to have things get mixed up here. Because it's not fun just to watch the few people steamroll everybody. Yeah. Anyway, it's only 2 more episodes, and then that's it for this season. You guys just handed it to Joe and Eva. You just did. You're morons. I'm not rooting for Kyle at all. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, but Joe hasn't done anything. He's had a core alliance, and then that's it. Cheyenne flipped, yeah. So Kyle said that he was going to be working with Camilla, but he's obviously not. Because he's now telling Joe that Cheyenne flipped. Like, well, Kyle, no, Kyle, you are a liar, sir. You were worried about hurting people's feelings. Well, you just hurt a lot of people's feelings doing this. I'm not interested in hearing it anymore from you. Let's see if Cheyenne... So even Mitch didn't go for it. So you guys are just like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, how could you not know that you're the next person, Mitch? How could you not know that? And Camilla voted Mary. Yeah, so Shine didn't flip. Good, she has no regrets. I hope she comes back for season 50. She deserves it. She's a player. It's starting to get heated there. It's just, you know, that how I felt about Mary. She was outwitting people. She was playing the game. She just wasn't riding the hubris of I've got a core 4 here and we're riding it to the end. Yeah, Redland McCullough says at this point Joe deserves to win. This may be my least favorite new era season, unfortunately. Well, because at least if Joe went home, then it's all up in the air, right? Shaheen could still win this game. Kyle could still win this game. Camilla has a chance to win this game, right? Because right now, it's just Joe and Eva running the show, and that's it. And is that really entertaining to watch? No, it's not. So let's just confirm here that we've only got 2 more weeks. I hope they didn't break up the last episode into 2 episodes, because at this point I want to tap out and say that's it. Like Mary said, it ain't out loyaled. Yeah. And look at and look at the way that David was standing there. So he's saying that my vote's going to go for Joe no matter what, right? You put all the other people are going to be put on the council, and I'm just going to give it to Joe. Joe will win. That's it. You guys are all, you can't see that, people. You can't see that. Anyway, coconut etiquette is next. No, that was coconut etiquette. Icarus time. No, I want to know how many episodes. Icarus time. So that'll be the second one, right? 13th jury. He respects Mary, so he did like a standing ovation. I'm hoping that's the way that it was. I hope that's the way that David was looking at it. But no, I don't like. Yeah, this episode really made me lose respect for Eva. The way that she's been playing, the hubris, the arrogance, the taunting. I didn't like that. That does make you a good person. So Joe, Eva, and they've got this all wrapped up. You guys, you other 4 here can't see a damn thing from you. So you're going to get what you deserve. So there you go. All right, we'll see. We only have 2 more episodes, and that's it. So come join us next week, guys. Hey, you know, at least this happened now in the last 3 episodes. Remember like 4 seasons ago when I was like, oh, I really like this person in the first couple episodes, and then I was like this after the 3rd episode because all my favorite people were voted out like that, and it was like, at least it's happening now later in the season. But I'll be voting for Mary to come back for the All-Star season. She was awesome. She was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, I don't like how Eva treats people on the bottom. Anyway, so we know how it's going to go. So join us next week, guys. Hey, and if not, come join us here on the channel Mirror Domains, because we also got full movie reviews for the Thunderbolts, movie reactions for Tenants, In Flight, Time Cop, Andor, Season 2, Episode 7, 8. 8 is a tough watch, man. Episode 9, Long Walk, trailer reactions, and trailer reactions for Conjuring Last Rites will be up later on this afternoon. Episode 11. And Sinners tomorrow. Well, movie news. We'll be doing movie news tomorrow and talking about the new movie Clown in a Cornfield that I'll be watching today at, what time is it? 4:15. Yeah, that's the only one that's opening up this week. Yep. All right. So come join us for that. See you next time right here on Mirror Domains.